Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posit. Check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late. Tell them run the payment. Executive decisions. Check the balance. Time to monetize the talents. I accept the challenge. Memory of crazy tune. 111 names. Local for my days. 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Unable to fake it. Fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round. Ain't gotta be summer, life's a bitch, and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga, nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
If you an active gangbanger and you really on your shit every day, you know what I mean? It's a whole different lifestyle. You waking up, doing your thing, homie. You know what I'm saying? You probably banging on every nigga you run across, asking niggas where they from. They say the wrong hood, you might get off and get cracking, bust on a nigga. Like, niggas know what an active member out here do. Now, if you from your area, whether you from it and you never been active, whether you been active before and you fell back due to whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying, and you moved on to something else, which is my scenario. Like, I do music. I'm chasing the goal. I'm pursuing my dream. So, you know what I mean? I'm realistic with myself. I see the steps you gotta take in the work you gotta put in, and that's what I do day to day.
Snakewood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow us a session with a special guest. Neighborhood, shalom to my brother, Spoety Face. What up, Lo?
Yeah, bro. Still say neighborhood.
Oh, okay, that's the new remix. Still say neighborhood. I didn't have your mic on. You might want to say that again. You live now.
Yeah, I said neighborhood to the neighborhoods. Everybody say neighborhood. Even if you ain't neighborhood, still say neighborhood.
Neighborhood. You been on a hatecation. When the haters see you on a vacation, I call it a hatecation, man. You did it with 10 toes down. I spoke to you a couple times. Your spirits was always up. I haven't actually been live since before you left, since we spoke. And I was just getting in this new situation. Found out you was home. I've been wanting to go live. I say, what better time to do to reach out to the homie, have him pull up in the black box like old times and get it cracking, man. I kind of forgot how to go live. So I'm finna get in these comments. The flow kind of yours, man. Like, I know you've been away from social media. I know you glad to be back. What's happening?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you I appreciate you for having me. You know what I'm saying? My little YouTube or social media career started in the black box. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right I come back, show you some love, man.
That's right, man.
It's always love. You gave me one of my first looks. So I appreciate that as well. And you're right, we did stay in contact, you know. And yeah, it's
Shout out
over
to
with.
you.
It's over with now, man. No parole, no probation, man. I'm out. I'm out to stay, ain't never going back, you know what I'm saying? Unless drastic measures calls for it. Other than that, man, yeah, we just like Nip said, the marathon continues, man. We just trying to
TMC.
keep it going, man. A
That's
lot going
right.
on, a lot planned, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got a lot. The future looking bright for right now.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Definitely glad to have you back. I remember the last time you was out, we was out in the valley. Shout out to Clichy 93 TV.
Yeah, my boy Big Scrap, man.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to Big
Scrap,
Scrap,
man.
man.
Clean
He
TV.
really looked out for us and put us in a better position for a time being.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, things didn't last, for the longevity. But now we here, we revisiting a place away from Compton. And I'm just glad and blessed that we are able to do this, show progress and grow, and keep doing what we always been doing. It's like you never left, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But before me move even further, man, the big homie, man, Scrap, man, he a real one. I say he a real one, man. He reached out to me a couple times, man.
That's right.
Yeah. When I was down, man, put money on my books and all. I know he didn't want me to say nothing, because he don't take no pride in that. He just doing what he
Just
feel
coming
like.
from his heart.
He's coming from his heart. But man,
Yeah.
things like that need to be shouted out, man, because it was highly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And
That's the
needed. You know
type
what
of
I'm
dude
saying?
he is, man. When I
Yeah,
when I ran
yeah,
across
for
Scrap,
real
man, I
deal.
was at a time in my life, man, where I didn't know where I was coming or going. Um, a lot of things were out of place, man. And he just came with that attitude and that presence of
Yeah,
peace and helped
absolutely.
put a lot of things in place, man. And like you said, he
Absolutely.
humble. He don't be looking for a lot of credit, but I will take this opportunity to say thank you to Scrap, man, on my mama. That's real talk.
Yeah, so go definitely check out Clichy TV, man. The
Yeah,
homie Scrap
Cliche
over there,
93
man.
TV.
Yeah, they
You got to
doing their
pull up
thing,
and come
man.
sit down and have a
Absolutely.
conversation with me. Matter of fact,
Yeah, absolutely. You know he'll do it.
he'll do it. Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing since you got out so far?
Besides trying to be a full-time father, I always it's always room for improvement on that. I was gone so long. I was gone so long, so I'm always trying to find ways to be a better father and make more time for my kids. I got 4 kids, so
Oh, you
minus
got a
the
full
baby,
piece.
yeah, minus the baby mama drama, and and sending me through hoops to see them. Like I said, sometimes you got to self-reflect.
Mm.
And I almost be like, shit. Well, maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong, or maybe it's me. I never be the one to always point the finger. So I got a lot of self-reflecting to do
A
as
lot of
well.
people have a hard time with accountability. That's a good
Yeah.
thing to know.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's understandable. Like I said, like one, the women of my church, a lot of them feel like, since I spent so long away from, even though I was providing, even though I was in there still, what I'm saying? When I was in there, I was still providing for them. My kids didn't miss nothing, even when I was
That's
celebrating
right.
holidays, so we was getting it behind the bar. I mean, behind the walls. But a lot of times these women, they feel when you've been gone for so long, man, that they more of a parent than you are.
But I remember being in the car with you one day, bro,
Yeah.
and you got a cold call from one of your baby mamas that put you and straight single father the whole. It was just like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was like some TV. So that situation still the same where you gotta hold that down alone with you and your family.
I mean, nah, not necessarily, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's not back to reality, but
Okay, that's good. Mm,
man, it be like because I feel like Charles. First of all, I don't agree with nothing Charleston White be saying, but he
mm,
be having some points,
mm.
even though it be through a lot of the antics and the theatrics and the clownish
Right.
ways. But he said something that it stuck with me when I seen the clip, and he said the black man is the most unappreciative,
Mm.
most unappreciated,
Appreciate it. Yep.
appreciated being on earth. And I agree when he said that it resonated with me so much because like he said, like we could do everything in the world. We won't get the same acknowledgement. It won't get appreciated. It's almost like that's what we're expected to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they want us to do. And then we don't get no credit for it. Not saying that we do it a lot of things that we supposed to do for credit, but it's like if you look at like between the mother and the father, to me, in my personal opinion, unless a father has sole custody of his kids and he be just raising that kid without a mother the whole time, that kid,
Your baby mama
95,
named Kia.
huh?
Your baby mama named Kia. You got a hater in the chat.
Man, we not even gonna acknowledge that,
Go
man.
ahead.
We not even
Say, keep going,
yeah,
keep
we not
building,
even gonna acknowledge that,
keep
man.
building.
But yeah, though, as far as you could do whatever you want to do, I feel like that kid is always gonna love his mother more than you gonna love his father. It's sometimes, and that's a hard pill to swallow. I literally seen, I'm not even speaking to myself, I literally seen good fathers being their kids' life their whole life, never took no breaks, no nothing. And the first thing you know, it comes like, oh, that's my mom. At the end of the day, that's my mom.
That
Oh,
is in our culture. That happens, and I got a
that's
lyric.
cultural.
Yeah, I got a song
Yeah,
that's called "To My Son." That's the title of it,
yeah,
and I got a bar in there say, "I love you. I'm always there for you. Promise, but you'll never know no love like your mama's." I've never spent all night in an emergency room.
yeah,
I never spent up all night patting the baby, just throwing up, taking a fever.
yeah,
They mamas do that, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a bond with a mom, and I love my kids, but I
Yeah, that's a
still
fact. That's a
push
fact.
them up under that bosom and that wound of their mama, bro. I
Yeah, that's
can't
a fact.
replace that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I also, but it took me to have my, you know, my last child to even know what or to experience postpartum.
Mhm.
'Cause I never experienced that before. So you know, I never like. That's why I said like I'm still growing and I'm still learning as a
Right.
39-year-old man. That was my first time experiencing something like that, and it's like, dang.
Mhm.
Now I'm away from the situation. It's like that shit is real,
It's
bro.
real.
It's real, and not only is real, like I respect it because I had to educate myself on that, and I understand that. So these mothers, they be going through a whole lot, bro. They be
They
under
do.
a whole lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Because they,
key word
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
never
Because
thought about it or reflected on it until my daughter, and then I saw that it was real. So
yeah,
I know how you can go through four. I had four baby mamas,
yeah,
6 children. Never thought it was a real thing until I saw my daughter go through it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I definitely feel like women they deserve more grace and you know, to be fair, a little more praise, you know what I'm saying, to the man. But at the end of the day, it's like it's kind of hard pillow. I mean, a pill to swallow when you just
Yeah,
dang, do my kids really love their bubble boy? You know, shit. It be or like hey, I can't do nothing I could do, you know what I'm saying? But I guess you know that's a motherly love, and there's nothing like a motherly love because I love
right.
I say I love my mom, you know what I'm saying? I can say probably more than my dad too. So
But
you know, and I love him a whole lot, but you know,
yeah,
it's nothing like a motherly love. So I
it's a
definitely
balance,
consider.
though. I think there's a balance is a key for a
Hmm.
lot of things, bro. And when there's things that can go either way, I think a lot of time the most important thing is balance. And if we can find the balance in things, I think sometimes we can accept them better. Because
Yeah,
nothing's going to ever really be 50-50.
yeah,
Not much at all.
yeah. So you know, what I'm saying those are some of the things that I had that I'm coming to grips with as well. But my whole thing, as you know, me being spiritual and educating myself, not only in the world, you know what I'm saying, biblically wise, it's like I have to just be the best father that I can be. Whether my
Right.
kids give me my flowers or whether they, you know, acknowledge me or are grateful the way I'm grateful for them being my kids, you know, I just gotta give them the tools. That's my main objective. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta give them the tools in order to survive, put them in a position to be successful. And you know, and if they choose whatever they choose to do with it, it's on them. It's like, look, I gave you everything I could give you. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the tools. I taught you how to fish. You know, I put you in a situation so you could be successful. You didn't drink the water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want that type of closure with me. Like, look, I did it as best as I can as a father. I did everything I was supposed to do as a father. You dig what I'm
And
saying?
leave it. You can leave it at that.
That's my end goal. Yeah.
I can agree with that because we know from living our own lives, no matter what our parents or lack of parenting, at the end of the day, it was our decision.
Correct.
So we know at the end of the day, it's going to be their decision.
Yeah, I agree with
So
that
yeah,
1,000%.
and if you know you did all you can, you can better deal with their decisions when they don't line up with what you want to see for them. Now,
Correct.
when you see them making bad decisions and you got to look back and say, damn, I should have told him this. I could have
Yeah.
showed him this. That's when it started really with you. But when you really laced them and was there and they still go to tear their ass, it's kind of like, hey, man, you
Yeah.
chose that, bro. You knew
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but also to end on that, I had to realize as well is because I was so mad. I was so like when I first got out, like yeah, I had a relationship with my kids through prison or whatever, but it wasn't the same. So when I getting
Mm.
out and the bond and the connections ain't just there like how I wanted to be there. It's like I had to go get there. I'm still right now. I'm trying to get there because it's like no matter what I say or no matter how I want them to act, it's like I wasn't there. So in
Mm.
reality, I was choosing the streets over my kids. So when they tell me you wasn't here my whole life, they ain't never told me that. But if they ever said like, Daddy, you wasn't here, or you left me, and da 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 da, that's how my baby, she should tell me, Daddy, you lying. 'Cause I used to always tell you know when you in jail. I know I got a lot of times like, Dad, when you coming home? I come home next year. You know that next year, next year. She like, man, you lying. You always saying that. And he used to tear me up, but I know I couldn't just say like, man, Daddy got about 8 more years. A kid can't fathom that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is I messed up. And I gotta everything that I come with right now because of my kids, I gotta take that on the chin because I chose the streets over them. I could have not did nothing. I could have not robbed, steal, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I was in that fast lane and I chose the streets over my kids. So I gotta reap the consequences for
You
that.
just, man, I just actually went through the moment you described. Hey, that's deep.
Yeah.
That is deep.
Yeah.
Wow. So it made it sound like that was a female you went through that with directly for the most part, your daughter.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm no to be honest. Well, yeah, I got 2 daughters. My youngest, he 15 months, so he really don't know
Okay.
what's going on. But my 2 oldest, I got a 15-year-old, she be 16. Then my 14-year-old, then I got a 13-year-old. But it's really my girls, they be on me.
That's right.
Cause I be on them. You know, it's crazy because my son, he's so much of a cool cat. He a gamer. I don't have nothing to worry. Like he cool, he different. But my girls, because I be on them more, and I thought I would have to get out and be on my son more. And I be on my daughters. He be like, my daughters act just like me. My son, he act like you. He the cool. He like, Daddy, I don't care about none of that. I just want to play the game. Give me some Robux.
Man, I be no Me Too ass.
Yeah, he don't care, but he ain't into the streets. He just want to play his game. You know what I'm saying? Good kid. And I said my daughters is good kids too, but they sassy. They be on me. Daddy, I want some money. You ain't doing this. Don't lie to me.
Are they attracted to dudes like you too?
Nah, they ain't. They bet now. My 13-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And my 15, I'll be on her head, like you know what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure, you know,
Yeah.
they sneaking dudes, you know what I'm saying. But innocent, you know, ain't nothing like
Bless
that.
they
But
heart.
yeah. But they be on me though. So
That's good. We need that accountability. Yeah.
the women. So that's why I said I have to be right because my kids are not dumb. They be holding me accountable. Like you doing this, you doing this. Da da da. I was like, oh no, I gotta lead by example.
And females are quick to do that. My oldest daughter and my second oldest daughter, at certain moments, they'll be quick to be like, "Will you?" And will you? I'm like, but I'm your. But they don't. They gonna say, "So what?" Like so. You gotta really be aware of the things you do.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I had a female who had a teenage daughter, and when I used to come visit her before she was allowing me to come in, she had to the way she said it is, I gotta watch my hips. I got somebody else watching them, so I gotta watch how I move my hips. I like the way she said that. Can't just be letting my hips move every which way when I got young eyes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna call in? I put the number in the chat. Chop it up with the homie Spoety Face. Y'all know he fresh back on the scene. Y'all know when he first came on the scene, he made a splash. His channel got took down. He was going through that, and then he got incarcerated. He back out. He back rebuilding. He about positivity. He has a past similar to mine, similar to a lot of us, but he trying to go forward. He's spiritual. He deals with the Hebrew Israelite faith, hands on. I've learned a lot from him. The homie Watizi stayed in touch. I want you to still, he was supposed to come sit down in the valley, but now he definitely got to come and tap in too, man. What he been up to?
Oh yeah, man. My brother, man, I just talked to him earlier, man. My brothers, we still on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, man. Walteezy the Hebrew, man. My brother Walter. Yeah, we still going. We got our congregation right now. We got our congregation that we just started, and we also it's a congregation, but it's also like a community activist group, man. That's something that I'm passionate about. I would like to speak on as well. It's called Truth Seekers, but it's also what I'm saying, inner city outreach. And, that's a passion of mine. Outreach.
I remember when you first came home, you was very interested in getting involved in whatever organization was structured over there in the community. And I was going to ask you about that. Okay, that's good to know you still on that.
Yeah. So as far as like everybody know, I work close with Second Call and Ceasefire. Them two nonprofit organizations that's they have city contracts within my neighborhood. So I work closely with them so I could work with people in my neighborhood. We offer safe passage, food drives, back to school giveaways, anything that the community need. You know, I know it's like frowned upon about a lot of people. I don't know why. I would just think they either got
Misinformed.
misinformation
Yeah.
or misinformed, you know, or they just don't know what's going on. I might see out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying? This offer a lot of jobs to the community that wouldn't be there, and also a lot of help and resources that the streets just need. You know what I mean? The resources ain't out this hard out there, you
Yeah,
know.
and for somebody to take it upon themselves to get involved, I commend it. Let me do a few shout outs. I see some regulars in the chat. BT School TV, he a new content creator on the scene that I really appreciate. Y'all go follow up to his channel, man. He call a ball, a strike a strike. I see that boy Keep It a Benji in here. Hunter 82, that's my folks. RDL Rifter Loke, he also gonna be a host on the Black Box. We got a segment called Eastside Conversation that we gonna be doing. We spell C side with a C. Who else up in this thing? Nadu, anything you need in the social media space, you trying to enhance your presence. Matter of fact, Spoety Face, you might want to reach out to her. You want to get your thumbnails together, more looking like mine. We got something called nailroids. You want your thumbnails on nailroids? Send her your thumbnails and she'll put them on steroids. It's like a steroids for thumbnails. Who else up in this thing? That 562 number is the official call-in live number. PJ Watts, what's up, my nigga? I see my boy Herb in here, Smokey. Yeah, it's all love, man. We back. Black Box Live.
Shout out to the
In a minute. Yes, sir. Shaniqua Town Business. What it do, y'all? Noonie Green, what it do? Let me play some Noonie. I got an artist named Noonie Green, man, and she go hella hard. This one record right here is called Good Day. I ain't gonna make it take up the whole screen like usual. We're gonna stay on the screen too. Let me shrink it down a little bit to cover. Bam. Noonie Green, Good Day. Y'all go run this up, man, on all streaming platforms. Noonie Green up out of Long Beach. She'll be here in the Black Box soon. Well, it's not. Matter of fact, fuck it. We ain't gonna show the cover because I don't want to just have the screen showing the song without us on there. Here we go. Bam. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Got a slightly different setup. I'm getting used to navigating. Bam. Here we go.
Yesterday was bullshit, but today gonna be a good day. Louisiana 3P, yeah, the 3P. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P, got the 3P. I have to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Niggas tryna knock me off my pivot, I get ignorant, live it. Give it to you in the worst way, I give it how I live it. Let the church say amen. I was trying to chase a little 2K. I was trying to chase a little 2 bands, water and pineapple juice. Hold the deuce, I'm zeroed in. Shoot the beak off a bird. Toucan Sam, do you know who I am? It's Noonie. They make business, you goofy. See this big gold ring, if I mink me. You get loopy, crashing shit, I think I'm boosty. Debo, but this ain't no movie. This ain't 2B, this ain't no movie. Yesterday was bullshit, but today gon' be a good day. Louisiana 3Ps, yeah, the 3Ps. I'm talking about the hood way, like when the Lakers got the 3P, got the 3P. Have to say it was a good day. Hey now, say now, I woke up feeling like it was my birthday. Checks coming in like the first day. I said checks coming in like the first day. Really though, I read the back of my cereal box. I still keep a dog in my sock. But he mad, you lucky I'm not. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. Hopped off the post, threw it in sport, ooh wee. Pocket stuff like a loose leaf. Picking around, we ain't talking about sushi. It's Noonie and the green is for blue cheese. It's Noonie and the green is for blue cheese. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock. I'm about to blow, I'm about to pop. Shout out to the low, he passed me the rock.
Go run that Noonie Green. She's something different, man. Oh my mama.
Yeah, I like that. You know,
That's
I'm
right.
feeling that.
Yeah, we got some old Noonie Green music we could play. We got my boy, of course, Blue Smurf still heating it up. And we got my boy Nate Nitty up out of Brooklyn, New York. That's the 3 artists I'm running with right now for Baymac Music. Oh my mama. they talking about in the chat. Eric, look, they telling you welcome home.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. But yeah, before we got into that track, before I get sidetracked, that I wanted to speak on the grid program because it get a lot of flack, man, from certain people. Like I said, that's uninformed, man, and miseducated. So what I do in our community is, and it's pretty similar to like a lot of other people. We change lives, and I always say that, like, if you change a life, you save a life. Where they have dudes like me, like, respected in our communities, that they feel like the youngsters and the OGs listen to. We have a voice.
Right.
So let's say, for instance, Spider from 97 East Coast, me, I work with a lot of dudes out the jungles, Inglewood Family, Crenshaw Mafia, Harlem 30s, so on and so forth, Brims. A lot of us are considered on the streets to be rivals, rival gangs, but we all come together as one and one end goal. We want peace. We want the violence to stop in our community. We tired of seeing these kids die. We tired of our youth not even having a fighting chance to make it through high school. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what we do is, we know we got a little say so. We know we got a little influence. So what we do, we come together as a collective. We build up, you know what I'm saying, bridges, and tear the barriers down. So we building these relationships and these bonds and these connections with one another. Say, for instance, Fat Rat from the jungles, we had our little stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Before y'all got on this mission.
correct. You know what I'm saying? But now we co-workers.
That's deep.
You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people. I didn't mean to name drop like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's other
Shout out
people.
to Fat Rat, though.
Shout out to him, man. But it's a lot of other people that's in the building. That's in, you know what I'm saying? That
Right.
we didn't have our run-ins. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, enough is enough. So what I'm saying is, this is how it impacts our community. So Fat Rat could call me right now. Hey, Turtle, hey, Spoety, one of my little homies over there, man. He's sleeping. Y'all got him, bro. Is there anything that you could do? If you anything like, what? I got you.
And that's
I'm gonna
that
come up with
real,
that. When I
that's
come
that
up,
real deal.
yeah, it's literally a phone call can save a nigga life, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, forget all the nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even trip. I got you. Where you at? I'll pull up. Hey, y'all kick it. It's over with.
That
You know what I'm
matters,
saying?
bro.
What?
It matters.
That's life changing. No, knowing that's life changing, bro. That's life saving. I literally can pull up and say, like, it's vice versa. One of my little homies, hey, what up? Hey, Fat Rat. Hey, bro. Hey, my little homie. Y'all
Shout out my nigga Sharky from Grape and my homie Kiko from 11A, because recently he was the homie was in a position where he was at a function somewhere in line in the 11As, and there was some young YNs around, and it was looking kind of funny. He called me like, "Hey, I'm right here, man. Can you woo?" So I called the G homie, and we got on the three-way. Hey, no problem. I'm glad, it's black. We ain't tripping on none of that. So I know exactly what you describing, bro.
Yeah, so not only that, like I said, to me, that's the most important thing, like saving lives. That's the most important thing, like saving lives, us building these connections. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But not only that, man, we offer safe passage, bro. Safe passage for a lot of people that don't know. It's like for the women or men or the kids, they need in these high schools. And a lot of inner city, a lot of these high schools be having gangs.
Right.
So we up there. Let them go to school. When they getting out of school, ain't nobody robbing these kids. Ain't nobody mugging these old women. No, none of. We don't play none of that. They go to school. Let them go to school.
That's
You see what I'm saying? If it's like, for instance, Emmanuel Arts and Crenshaw, that's in the hood. My little homie's not up there, not letting these dudes come. I don't care where you from.
Right.
Nigga, he at school right now. They gonna restrict
Right,
it. Like, nigga,
right.
where I grew up, we have to go to school.
Right.
That's the type of stuff that I'm trying to get my community back. Like, we actually taking back our community. Not only that, it's people of the community. A lot of times people don't know, it's like, if they don't hire us, then they hire somebody else. It's the police. It's people, they come in, that's the police that's not familiar with our community.
Yeah, explain to people how it's not working with the police, it's working in a capacity that don't need the police. We're going to eliminate in these instances a useful police. In certain situations, we got community-based help. Explain that difference, because people got it fucked up.
Yeah, so everything is with these nonprofit organizations in the grid program, whether you're on the grid or not, all of them is community based. So it's all people like of your community, the homies and the homegirls, like you know what I'm saying, people we knew. We're familiar. We're familiar with the people in our community. So if it's a situation and they see me with my vest on, Johnny's, they already know we got it. Hey, we got it. So they not gonna pull up and blow, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Throw the homie, blow their people like, we got this. We don't need y'all. Well, if we motherfucker need y'all be called. But other than that, like we got our community, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to take their jobs or anything like
Right.
that. It's strictly community based. We don't need, in a lot of instances, police is not needed to call. Or say, for instance, and this is what I'm gonna touch on this a little bit later as far as the program that I'm trying to start. Like if you in the gang, a lot of you people don't know that if y'all not on the West Coast, especially South Central LA, like from from junior high school and high school, they have literally police officers in a whole substation in our junior high schools and high schools. So if our black kids, our Latino kids get truancies or they get too many suspensions or they get caught smoking weed, they get tickets and they go to juvenile hall. This not happening in the white community.
Wow.
And that's what people don't understand. Like you got to see what's going on. But since we're at these high schools and things like this, we know how to come. Hey, hold on. Stop smoking. Hey, I need you, or I'm gonna holler at your dad. I'm gonna holler at your mom. Hey, he been late. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the counselors and they getting suspended, they let us counsel and actually, you know what I'm saying, tutor and educate these kids. Like, look, man, this is not the road you want to go. This hands-on experience.
Right.
This is not the road you want to go down. Go to school.
I could dig it.
You know what I'm saying? Like all this, and it's so much more, bro. Like it's so much more. Like to be honest, I think that's one of the best things. This program, these nonprofit organizations, and having these city grants and these cities contracts is some of the best things that came to LA, in my personal opinion. And it's not working with the police, but I'm gonna get it. It's something that I'm gonna say that's controversial, but I don't be caring though.
Keep it a go.
But
Yeah.
yeah, as far as that. But me personally,
Black from 6'7" say what up, hood?
man, what up, bro? That's bro too. So
Right.
my whole thing is people try to give what's actually doing a, cause they misinformed. They try to make it a bad thing so nobody work for it. I'm telling you, I work for it. I don't care the street.
Right.
I don't really care about that, bro. My whole thing is to help these kids. And to
That's
be honest, when you said the grid program is not working with the police, I personally want to work with the police, bro.
Okay.
I personally
That
want to
makes
work.
sense.
Yeah. So I remember I was growing up. It's kind of, it was like kind of like a scare straight program where they took us to 77 in Southwest. They had they used to take us up there, work us out on the weekend. You know, show us dead bodies, show us pictures on the scenes, have people like myself, youth counselors, and all that.
My
there.
church with that.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna give or take. You're not gonna save everybody. But I know that's like a last resort. That's the program that I'm working on right now. Starting trying to get with a police department because instead of sending our kids to juvenile halls when they getting records, you gotta understand our kids when they getting kicked out. These kids is getting in fight and they get records over mutual combat stuff. That didn't happen. We was going to, you know what I'm saying? These kids is going to jail. They getting a record. So if they got a record, you already know how that started. You know what I'm saying? A generational curse.
Yep.
It
It's
continues.
perpetual. Yep.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to start basically a last resort program. If you running away from whether you male or female, you running away from your house, you giving your mom or your dad a problem, give them to them. I want them the ones I want. So I'm trying to work with them. Like let me get this program in this police station. So when you get these kids, I get these calls because we don't have that no more. You see what I'm saying?
And you have the perfect disposition for that. The discipline. You just firm enough, but you caring enough. Yeah, I can see you doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also I'm gonna base my team and my personnel.
It's a jail call. Depending on who it is, I might take it.
Right, absolutely.
I got to. It's my grandbaby's father.
Your call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a code. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
I'm letting you know off top, son. You live in front of the world on the black box. Yeah, so you might, you on here with Spoety face and me. I ain't been live in about 6-7 months, and this is my first live, and you just happened to call. I only answered because it was you. Yeah. Just for those that don't know, this is Winter's father. Y'all know what Winter means to me. I'm her grandfather. This is her father. What up, son? You got it, man. Just we in here. Matter of fact, Spoety Face just came home from a similar place that you in. He was talking about some positivity, what he got planned. What's your plan for when you get out, young man?
I'm about to be a firefighter.
Firefighter?
Yeah,
Are you in Jamestown?
I'm about to be a firefighter.
Are you headed to Jamestown now?
I'm headed to Jamestown by like September, next September.
Oh, next September.
I just, that's why I'm waiting for you. Just right now, nobody, rolling my ankle. My ankle was completely broken.
How?
Yeah, I was supposed to go in March.
Oh wow. Yeah, you always a little light in your ass. I was always curious of how you was out there playing college football. Got my daughter thinking you tough. You was out there, yeah. Right? Y'all playing tackle on New York? Don't tell me you broke your ankle playing flag.
I was running around and I ran into a pile, but it turned the whole other way up. Like
Ouch.
movie stuff, yeah, my bone was outside my feet and all that. I think that me like a week ago.
Oh, it just happened.
You said what?
It just happened recently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just
Right now because my neighbor, his, what's his name? He playing your song like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, what's the world?
That's crazy. Tell him I said Easter deal, man. I ain't gonna hold you up on my cause we had something going on the live. I just took the call to kind of change up the energy. You could call me back. I'll be on live for about another hour or something. Call me back later, man. We'll pick up where we have a regular conversation. All right. Easy call, man. Love you. Keep your head up.
Yeah, love you too.
All right. Yeah, son-in-law, man. But yeah, y'all, we back on the vibe, Gangland Duda in this thing, 4-door Oldsmobile Colors, shout out. Yes, sir. What was you on, Spoety? My bad.
Now basically was saying like the last resort program that I was trying to create and get it in there, man.
You live on the BLACBOX with Spoety Face and Spotter Low. What's happening? Gratitude is attitude. My nigga Vicious V, man, I can always count on my guy to call in, try to make sure I get this in a place where it can be heard well. Well, I can always count on you to call in. What's going on, Vicious V? How them babies doing? Oh, so they lifing.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing, man. But you got some conversations for Spoety Face. You've been seeing his journey. You've seen everything. You seen from the first time he was in the BLACBOX. You saw when he tried to get no jumper. You saw him on Facts Over Feelings. You kind of familiar with him, man. Holler at him.
Let me ask you this question here. So, looking at your journey from the beginning all the way to where you're at now, do you think there's anything that you would change or are you satisfied and pleased with where you're at right now?
I would have to say I'm satisfied as far as like the path that I'm taking right now. Absolutely, 1000% sure. And if I would have changed it, of course, if I had an opportunity to change, change some things, I probably would have changed a whole lot. But to be honest, then that mean I wouldn't experience what I would experience, and I don't feel like that I would have got the knowledge that I would have got and experience, that I have right now. So I truly feel like, God, man, the Most High, man, He have a way to touching certain people that He want to touch and waking you up and removing things out of your life and placing things back in your life, you know, so you can see. And I just feel like I'm truly touched because I'm one of the few people who actually get it, and I feel like I see it, you know. So yeah, in hindsight, I would probably say yes, but then again, I would have to say no because it truly made me the man I am today, bro. So yeah, I'm definitely content on the path. I'm not all the way where I want to be, and I'm not at my destination yet, but I'm definitely content on being on this 110 freeway though. Absolutely.
And the only reason I ask that question is because, he knows that a little bit about background. I'm a college graduate.
Hmm.
So, a little bit different from yours, but I still have being interested in, talking and conversating with other people that, be on different paths that I have been on, what I'm saying? And, I like that, I like your response to it because it's not like, yeah, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. It's coming from a genuine place.
Yeah,
Like, even though we go through good and bad things, like there's still a lesson in it.
correct.
Like that's like appreciate that about someone like you, sir.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the acknowledgement, but like I told Spider, I told Spider like a couple times already. Like, if a lot of people don't know my story, like I did 12 and a half years in prison, but I was only sentenced to 6 initially. You know, but the California prison system was overpopulated, so they were sending us out of state. So I ended up in one of the states I ended up in was Arizona, and I ended up catching a attempted murder on the inmate in there, and they gave me 8. They gave me 8 years after that. But I say that to say this: had I went home when I was supposed to went home, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you right now, or Spider, because I probably would have been dead. Or I probably would have had 50 years of life already. Because my mind, I'd have had my mind all right. I had so much hate in my heart. I had so much vengeance. So I had so much spite and bitter and frustration built up. And I just said I was gonna get out and I was gonna do this and I was gonna do that. And my mind wasn't on my kids. It wasn't. It was just on revenge, strictly revenge. And it took. I say this too, just part. It is unfortunate, but a lot of it. I feel like one of the worst things our young men have on their side right now, and it's kind of like an attribute, but it's a double entendre. It's youth. It's youth. And I mean that because before I got the extra time, I was still young and energetic. I had youth. Like, a lot of us on the streets are like, I'm gonna go through the 3 years. I'm 19. I don't care about that. I'll be back. I'm about 21. I'm 25. I'll be back when I'm 26. It's the youth. So, yeah, so you think different when you have youth on your side. When I got that extra 8, like it broke my back. It took everything out of me.
Wow.
Like it broke my back. Like never again. Like I'm cool. You win. Like it beat me into submission. Like I'd never want to come back to jail. I'm straight. Whoever wronged me, whoever did, y'all got
You
that.
got it.
It had me like that. Like, man, you know what? I got it, man. I never want to come back to this. I'm missing out. My kids wasn't walking now. They teenagers, man. Yeah. So that's why I say in my life lesson, I needed that. And it is crazy to say that, but I needed that extra 8 years because, like I said, if I didn't get that extra 8 years, I probably wouldn't be that, bro. Somebody would have killed me for sure. For sure. Or I would have came back with 50, 60 years of life, bro. So I'm actually grateful that for the 8 years, So yeah.
I can want to respect that, especially from, the place you've been, for in my lane for ever because, I was kind of told to go down that path,
Yeah.
ways like, I want to like gravitate toward people like it because, everybody, going down, the whole college or, pathway, they what they expect them to be. At least with an individual like you or an individual like Spoty, y'all more authentic than a lot of people would expect. You know what I'm saying? Or, I have an interest in, learning and listening to people. Because there are some things that, I could be writing to, I'm 36, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some things, that I could be writing to that someone like y'all could, show me, hey, look, it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely, 1000%.
Can y'all hear the caller? Shaniqua complaining, but she the only one. We have a perfect situation where the caller could have went through the machine, but at the last minute when we tried to plug in the headphones, we got all this weird feedback. Neither myself nor Spoety Face are technical experts. I tried to troubleshoot it, but I didn't want to stretch the time out. We have been pushing the time back, so we trying to go with a makeshift audio situation. Can y'all hear him? Because Shaniqua complaining.
Yeah, but until we get the responses,
They saying they really can't hear him. I hate that.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I'm still watching, listening to these stories.
Yeah.
At all times.
You should just hold up to the mic though.
Yeah, you know, like if you would have did it like this would have been perfect. This sound better, y'all. Say something, Vic. Say your ABC.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That sound better, y'all.
Testing. Maybe.
Well, you know what, y'all real weak. If Shaniqua was the only one saying something, man. Shout out to Shaniqua. Appreciate y'all. She appreciate you. Everybody else is just gonna let us keep going.
Shout out to Shaniqua. It's all know what it is. So, my apologies on my end. I don't think it's my end, but just in case, my apologies.
For sure. I'm trying to get some feedback to see.
Yeah, but I want to
We got it. They say, yep. Okay, I got another caller. Hold on real quick. Let's see who this is. I think this Shaniqua calling too. That 510. Hello, Black Box Live.
I gotta say something. If I do something, I'm just a bag on your head. I don't care if y'all start saying my motherfucking name. Hey, do cat, bitch. What's happening?
Somebody.
We just ready. We ain't gonna get no we guys games and shit. I got nothing to do with the white person and none of that shit. My nigga gonna keep my name out there on the side of freeway. I got to get who did that shit. If I find out who really did that shit, this is over for you.
Is you back? Is you trying to comment again? Is you back?
And I look, I can't even go. That's too different. None of that shit happened one time.
Nah, you my nigga. You my nigga. So whatever it is, we gonna get right. But I thought I'm right.
I'm not in none of the fun for nothing. My mother want to find out so they can't. Because it's easy to do bitches. Even if they don't, I can find anybody from last day easy and find a bitch house.
No, Nate, do. We gonna get back on that. Let us get back to this positivity, baby. I got you. You already know. We'll lock in after this. Why does he keep saying message deleted by Spider? I ain't deleted nothing.
System and all that shit. It's too many games, right? It's too many
What the fuck?
They still out here and all that swearing and shit. I just want bitches to know or leave swearing. I'm doing this shit, so keep your feelings in your heart.
I got you, baby. We gonna tap in on that.
Okay.
All right. I forgot we had Vicious. Go ahead. Get back to some positivity. Vicious, you still there? You can wipe it up. Go. Y'all can go get back what y'all was on or wrap it up. The people couldn't really hear you, but now we know to hold the phone up to the mic. They can hear you better.
Before I let you go, I mean, before I lose my train of thought,
Yes, sir.
I kind of wanted to say something as far as you say you're a college graduate. College graduate, and you can always kind of gravitated and taking a liking to me and Spider-Lo lifestyle and all that. But to be honest with you, bro, I'll be the first person to tell you it looked good, bro. It looked good, bro. But it's this lifestyle is bro, it's not worth it on me. And to be honest, it's kind of crazy because people who on the streets always wanted to go to college. I know I did. I always dreamed big. Like, you feel me? It's like people There's in college like want to be in the street, but this street lifestyle, bro. Not saying that you infatuated to the point that you want to join it or you want to be a part of it, bro. But it look good. I'm just speaking in general to the kids or so anybody else out somewhere else, bro. It look good, bro, but it's not worth it at all, bro. Like you talking to a person who spent majority of I probably got more years in the system than I do on the streets, bro. And that's sad. That's sad to say. Like it's hard to be a real nigga, and only these day and age, it's only a couple of us left.
Very few.
So you know what I'm saying? So like to try to, you know what I'm saying, to try to keep it going, and that's the decision I had to make, you know what I'm saying, in the grips I had to come with when I came out and I see I'm like, hold up, dang, it wasn't like this 12 years when I got this the streets now. What like what's back door? Like what you talking about a back door and what we killing each other? Like what they talking about? Like what?
Hey, look on what hey, watch this, y'all. Watch this. This is what he said. This is why I make this intro right here.
Like it changed my input on gangbanging. Like I'm from Hoover, I'm still from Hoover. I'm always gonna be from over there. That's where I was born at, raised at, grew up at. Like I can't change that. But what made me look at gangbanging different, I'm like, damn, how many years am I gonna be faithful to this shit and be out here doing so much shit for this gang and I ain't gonna get nothing back? Like it's like you start thinking like, damn, I'm being used. Like I'm out here doing all this, nigga. I'm out here doing like if I would have spent all these years in school, nigga, I'd be a brain surgeon or something.
I mean, that's what it made me think of while you was talking.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Yes,
good, sir.
yes, sir. So let me say this real quick, if you don't mind. So what I mean by infatuate, I don't mean like, you know, I want to join in or like that. You know, like I said, bro, I'm 36 with 4 kids. It's way too late for me to even try to do no mess like that. What I mean by that is what I'm basically saying is this here. The few people that I have been around, and I live in South Haven, Mississippi. I used to live in, you know, in the Memphis area, like, you know, Covington, about an hour north of Memphis. There were some people that was pushing that lifestyle, but the one thing that I can appreciate about them, and as weird as it's gonna sound, is they kept me in a particular category of people that they politic with. I didn't hang around them when they was doing their thing on the streets. You know, I was over here. So I knew that was their lifestyle, but it wasn't a thing like, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to get me to join and like that because they knew what type of person I was. You know, I politic with him on his show and whatnot. This was a thing of, you know, he trying to get me to, you know, join and no mess. Like it wasn't that. I just appreciate the authenticity of the few that I've been around that was about that. Like, even though I'm not saying this in a positive, but I'm saying at least you know what it was when you signed up for this. So it wasn't like you did it before the glamour or the fame or the jewels or whatever. It was part of your environment. This is who you was. This is part of my environment going to school and whatnot. This is just who I am. Now, have I done something before? I'm not perfect. You know, so I'm not perfect, but I can say, you know, I did some things and I'm not exactly proud of it. I wouldn't push you to do that as well. So those were the type of individuals that I was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my big bro P-Lo. You know what I'm saying? I got kids with his sister.
I just knew
You know,
that. I've been waiting for him to say shout out P-Lo.
you know, yeah, shout out to him. But he never tried to push me into what he do. You know what I'm saying? I learned from him. He learned from me. Just like you two. I learned from y'all. Y'all learned from me. I don't know what much you can learn from me, but it's something y'all can learn from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely I understand what you were saying. But I just put that out there. I put that out there for the people who, because you know you have people that's grown and still young. And that think this is like they so infatuated. You know what I'm saying? And so interested in this thing. I just want to let like, bro, this ain't the life you want, bro. This ain't, and also to be honest, I wasn't categorizing you. I was putting that in general, and I was sending it out to the kids. Maybe the kids or some adults that was listening, you know, and just letting them know like this street life, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Nor is it it ain't the same no more, bro.
Hey, y'all see the
Yeah,
going between these two shots,
got
right?
some people that might be infatuated by it until the next thing you know, a paperwork party got to come up and whatnot, and you know how that goes.
Y'all, hold on. Hey, y'all see the difference between these two shots? This is me trying to play with the color correction and shooting it. The next time, all 3 cameras is gonna be all on the same look. They're gonna be positioned correctly, and everything gonna be dialed in. And it's gonna be switching automatically. I won't have to reach over here and do it. I think this one is better than this one, huh? This is a better look as far as sharpness. Yeah, but we gonna get it together up here, y'all.
Most definitely. So I'm gonna go ahead and bow on now. I'm gonna let y'all finish your thing. But hey, like I said, Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Shout out Spoety. Shout out to you, Spider. Y'all get y'all some fly beer here at BayMaxStreetwear.com. I'm trying to get some more myself.
That's right.
I'm out, y'all.
Salute, Brody.
Appreciate that. What's up with you, nigga? I ain't got no shirt, nigga. I ain't got no baby Mr.
Hey,
Fire.
no, goddamn.
That's crazy,
Look,
bro. I ain't got.
there's gonna be a heat press machine right here.
That's
And
crazy, bro.
don't trip.
I ain't
Don't
he
trip,
gave me
man.
nothing, bro. I ain't got no
Look.
baby, man. I can't put no sticker on the car.
Welcome home.
I ain't getting no care package. Y'all supposed to be waiting for it right here.
No, it's gonna be slightly delayed, but I got you.
A nigga can't get a bumper sticker or nothing.
I got all that for you. You have no idea.
Nigga can't get a button or something. A bow.
It's the Spoety face I remember from content creation. That's the attitude I need. Yeah. On my mama, we did about an hour, man. We ain't gonna stretch this out to no extra long time. You already know you got blue carpet treatment, green light. Whether we schedule something regularly or you want to just pull up, you know what it is, man. It's home for you. Get them people your handles, man. Let them know where they can keep up with you again. And you already know. Let them know you'll be back.
Yeah, man. I'm available on all major platforms right now. Spoetyface _SPOETYFACE_, man. Also, man, I just want to shout out to all the real people, man, all the real women. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't show each other enough love, man. You know what I'm saying? So to my black queens, specifically my black queens and my black men out here, man, let's love each other, bro. So you some love, bro. That's the only way we gonna get ahead in life. That's the only way we gonna get to the top. We gotta carry each other. They barely letting us in the door.
That's deep.
Stop gatekeeping. They barely don't let it go over your head. They barely let us in the door. So when one get in the door, we gotta bring the next one. You gotta bring in. Look how the Hispanics doing it, man. You gotta it work. It's successful. When we get in there, man, we gotta show each other love, man. We gotta get that hatred out of our heart from each other, man. Shout out to all 4 of my kids, and you know my little cousin, man, 4 extras, man. He got a shot. I mean, he got a show. He doing man off the bat, man. You know what I'm saying? The cousin, man, he got a show he doing with Sad, man, in Ontario, man. Y'all come check it out.
When is it?
I think on the 23rd.
I might have to go sag to that thing, man.
You know we gonna be up in there, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up.
And also one more thing before we get off the line, though, man. If you feel the way because there's a lot of brothers out there and sisters that feel the way I feel, don't be scared, nigga. Step up. It ain't all that macho, all that caring about the backlash, man. Nigga, be unapologetic of yourself and give a fuck about the feedback, bro. You want peace. You ain't with the sad trip and all that, man. Get in my DMs, hit me up. Maybe we could do something, man. Let's take back our communities. Let's get more involved in our communities, you know. And like I always say, man, let's get these kids a fighting chance out here, man. Let's be better. Let's be better. All my fathers out there, all my street dudes. It's cool. It's easy to be a street dude. Let's be these better fathers. That's come on now. You know what I mean? But all the love in the world, I appreciate you bringing me back up here. You already know.
Easy call, bro.
Easy call. It's always love. It's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna stop us, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, appreciate y'all pulling up. It's gonna be a lot more of this to come, man. It is what it is. Keep it a Google.
Shadyville DJs.
Y'all think y'all doing something west? I'm the first on the list. Y'all think y'all doing something? Cali flag, Cali on my wrist. Y'all think y'all doing something?
DJ One.
Y'all think y'all doing something? Y'all think y'all doing something? Y'all think y'all doing something? Well, I've been quickly coming. Now I'm on every station. Now I'm on every station.
I'm doing all I can to meet my baby mama's demands. To do a mixtape a month, cause I promised my fans. I don't need nobody, I'm a local all alone. I ain't at the top of your list and your roll is wrong. Smile on my face, defiling the grace of my name when I leave. I just wipe it off my sleeve. Believe when I leave, it's to progress my living. I'm a lot more cold now, a lot less forgiving. All I did around here still ain't good enough. Now I hear Spider ain't coming to the hood enough. On 9-cell neighborhood, ECG unit. I die for y'all DB me. I'm the epitome, they love to get rid of me. These days, hard to tell a homie from the enemy. Never been a nigga at every 6-pack party. For all these niggas know, I catch a big fat body on crib.
Y'all think y'all doing something west? I'm the first on the list. Y'all think y'all doing something? Cali flag tatted on my wrist. Y'all think y'all doing something? 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 Well, I've been quickly come. Now I'm on every station. Now I'm on every station.
Many mansions, bitch like an actress. Not to even mention we get paper like faxes. Meal under the mattress, I'm oiling the ratchets. Running through Jacksons, busting them Franklins. 16 worth more than a Picasso painting. I'm more than ghetto fabulous, I'm what they call famous. Wasn't from rap though, for moving with the stainless. Before I met an A&R, I was considered armed and dangerous. Icy than a motherfucker going to a Raymond's. One day I'm on the block, next day I'm in the Caymans. When the real niggas gone, they think they doing something. Only time you held a gun was tattooing something. Cactus creased up, stars on. Hopping out the limo, blowing endo, finna get my superstar on. Get your head bust, chest bust, soon as the tech bust. West side, nigga, this the best of.
Y'all think y'all doing something west? I'm the first on the list. Y'all think y'all doing something? Cali flag tatted on my wrist. Y'all think y'all doing something? 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 Well, I've been quickly come. Now I'm on every station. Now I'm on every station.
Me and the children of the corn, we check cheese. I'm in the pro club collar, they in V-neck tees. Just got one request, respect these, or else you gon' have to hear that T-Zex squeeze. The three done laid more enemies than all 3 SPs. So miss BS with that BS, please. One of the most easty of the ESCs. From the 19 only to the GSD. Ask somebody. After that, tell a friend all around the world if you're wondering where the hell I been. About my ends and all it costs us. Can't catch me on the cell phone, call the office. Should've seen they faces, they always nauseous. All the losses they take trying to outball the bosses. A few tosses, and they feel that they moving something. Usually the one that flosses ain't doing nothing.
Y'all think y'all doing something west? I'm the first on the list. Y'all think y'all doing something? Cali flag tatted on my wrist. Y'all think y'all doing something? 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 Well, I've been quickly come. Now I'm on every station. Now I'm on every station.
But I mean, some of the laws in California have been twisted to where just being from a gang is the crime. So, you know what I mean, if you're around your homies and your hood happen to be under an injunction, being around each other is a violation of you know what I'm saying, a law. So, in some circumstances, they create laws to bear something that beforehand wouldn't be illegal becomes illegal just because of your affiliation, like gang enhancements for your crimes.
Snake and that puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.